Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're still on 1.7, the PTS has been down for like 2 days now. I've been waiting basically all day for the PTS to come back and I still keep getting the same version mismatch. Alright, no, I'm not the only one. A couple of you guys told me you were having the same thing. I'll hopefully have a screenshot on the screen right now if I remember to put it in, showing you exactly what was coming up. So I wasn't really able to play the PTS. I played a decent amount of ranked, but I don't really feel like making a ranked video. So what we're going to be doing today is Furia with a loadout that hasn't been popular for a couple patches, just in case it wasn't obvious. Everybody picks Solar Blessing at the moment. It's really strong because it's like a 6k heal a second, and even with Cauterize, it's still super strong if you're able to hit somebody with the beam. But this time around, we're going to be going for Cherish. This actually got cut in half. This was originally 50% bonus health, depending on the amount of missing health that your ally had. Now it's been nerfed to the point where I don't think it's particularly very good, mainly because even in the best scenario, getting like an extra 250 heal, whereas you get more than that every 0.05 seconds on this legendary card, so it doesn't really seem to match up. I don't really see anybody pick Celerity. I see occasionally Exterminate, but the main one for me has been Solar Blessing. Obviously, we've got a loadout to match it. I'll pick one of these two depending on the scenario. Main cards are Burning Oath, Light Forge, and Light of Dawn. A little bit of Solar Flare in there on both of them as well, just to help us hit some enemies, because I find it's a little bit too thin when it's got 0% added to it. Another thing, before I forget, because this is pretty damn cool, and there'll be a link in the description to it if you want to go ahead and be a part of it, but channel memberships have finally been enabled for my channel. I've been trying to get it sorted for absolutely ages, but it was a thing on just YouTube Gaming for a while, but I had it enabled on there for a while, the whole become a sponsor thing, and it's like a join button. It should actually be visible at the time you see this video. There should be a little button on mobile and on desktop. If you're on the new version of YouTube, you should see a little button to join and like sponsor the channel and get some cool perks and stuff. Like I said, I've been trying to sort it out for absolutely ages, so it's really cool that YouTube has finally enabled it for my channel, and I've actually got custom badges and stuff. I haven't finished setting it all up yet, and I probably wouldn't have by the time you see this video and like the next day. Obviously, it's completely optional, and you won't be missing out on like any extra videos or live streams or anything if you don't decide you want to become a sponsor, because obviously it costs money, and just because of my personal views, I'm never gonna make it so that you have to pay to see something that I make, if that makes sense. I'll never make like videos for people who pay me money and videos for people who don't. You guys can always see my stuff whether you become a sponsor or not. The only thing I will be doing occasionally for those of you guys that decide to be nice enough to sponsor me and the channel and support what I do will be occasional like exclusive creator posts, and also in the future discount codes for merch / clothing that I've been working on in the background for absolutely ages. I have no idea when the clothing stuff is going to be ready, but if you are a sponsor when I do release that, I will also have some codes for those of you guys that have been sponsoring me so that I can give you a discount if you choose to buy some of the clothing stuff that I plan to put out. And no, it's not merch. It won't be just like a crappy t-shirt with my logo slapped on it. It's going to have a lot more work put into it than that. Other than that, you also get a badge next to your name in the comments, which I think is particularly cool. That was one of my favorite things about the new sponsor system in YouTube. The system's very similar to being subbed to somebody on Twitch, just in case I didn't do a very good job of explaining it, because I don't really think I did. And there's also custom emojis that I think you can use in comments, but I'm not 100% sure. If you can't use them in comments, you can use them in live chats, and I do plan on doing a couple live things possibly on YouTube sometime soon. We'll have to see about that. Yeah, I just wanted to give that a shout out first before we actually get into the video, because I thought it was really cool, and I'm actually quite happy that I've finally been lucky enough to have it enabled on the channel. I'm not sure if it's been enabled for everybody or not, but all I know is that I have it now as a thing that I can turn on. But just to summarize, it's completely optional. You get a couple cool things if you do choose to do it, but you by no means have to, and I certainly don't expect you to, but obviously I would massively appreciate it. Of course I would. There's an absolute ton of stuff that I've been working on in the background that I can't really share on the channel. I know that's super cliche, but I don't want to share some of this stuff until it's completely ready. The clothing thing is one that I've been working on for absolutely ages, and I'm getting closer and closer every couple months to actually having a finalized thing. I don't know. I should probably make a separate video talking about all the different things that I want to talk about instead of making it clog up the start of these videos. But I just get excited sometimes, and I really feel like I should talk about it here so that all of you guys that actually might want to see it get a chance to see it. Let's go ahead and actually make sure we grab Furia. I never can find her in this menu for some reason. Where is she? She is... I actually can't find her right now. There she is. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, and another reason it makes sense for me to do a Furia video is because she's actually getting a new skin in the next patch, but you can only get it by watching like 14 hours of a mixer stream, and that's actually only going on for like 3 days, so you have to spend 14 hours in 3 days watching a stream, which is a hell of a long time, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, so I thought I might as well make a video now on Fury in 1.7 and actually talk about one of the legendary cards that was nerfed quite heavily a couple patches ago. Shoutouts to this name. I'm not going to even try to say that. If you want to tell me how to pronounce it in the comments, I'd appreciate it, but shoutouts to you, Mr. Map, and then a bunch of characters, and a K and a P and an A and a C and an A and an A and a K. K. There's just 2 letters there that I don't really get. I think one's a W, the other one's like a reversed N. Okay, I can read all the characters. They're just weird. I think it's Russian. Team-wise, we have a Vivian, we've got a Drogoz, we've got a Makoa as the tank, and a Meave as the flank. So double damage, tank, healer, flank. On their side, they have Strix as a damage, another Drogoz, then they have a Ceres, who's the opposite healer. They have a Makoa as well, and a Vivian. Holy shit, this game is even. This game is super even. Just instead of a flanker, they have Strix. So it's like me v Strix, which I guess we kind of win on. Let's go ahead and pick Cherish. I really feel bad for my team because this isn't what I'd usually go ahead and grab, but we're doing it for the sake of a video. Also, just going to get Kronos because they not only nerfed it by reducing that legendary card, but they also added 1 second extra cooldown to it, if I remember correctly, a couple patches ago. So it's now like a 4 to 3 second timer once you hit that right click, where it used to be like 3 to 2. Even with the extra 20%, that beam seems tiny. Where is everybody? Are they all on the right side? Me and Makoa just chilling here whilst they're all getting wrecked. I think that might be the case. There's an extra 250 that I got on you. Oh my god, headshots. Yes, that's exactly what I want to get. She also got her damage nerfed as well. That's another thing. Furia really had a hard time. She got released in like a really good state, and she was one of the top picks, and she just got nerfed into kind of oblivion, and not that many people play her anymore. I don't see Vivian anywhere near as much as I used to. Let's chuck a heal on you before I inevitably die anytime soon. There's a Q, which didn't really do anything. There's a heal on this Makoa. My game volume's a little bit too low. Oh no, he got pulled back into the fight. Hello, Drogoz. I'm dead. At least I tried to stay alive. I should probably make a separate stuff video talking about all this stuff. I'll get to it eventually. I'm just waiting on some stuff in the studio so that I can actually do it a little bit easier than with the other videos, because it takes like a good 2 or 3 hours to set up, and that's no fun. I'd rather it be a lot faster than that. Let's chuck another heal on this Makoa. Oh wow, we actually stun the enemy Makoa. I'm not used to using that beam to stun. It's usually like a last effort to try and stun somebody with it. I'm usually trying to heal my teammates, but I guess that's my job now. Let's just ult here. Sure, I think I managed to nab everybody with that and give them all a pretty decent buff. Wasn't trying to heal you, but sure, we captured the objective. There's a heal on Makoa. Most of the time here, I'm only getting like an extra 100 on my right click, which is kind of shitty, and that's why I prefer to use the beam, just because you can heal for so much more. It's mainly the fact that it gives you another ability that you can heal with. We managed to stun somebody there. 35 self-heal is pretty damn crazy. You compare it to other people like Maldamba, who has way less self-heal. That's actually pretty damn good. I guess it should be Makoa, the person who I focus heals on. I guess I'm kind of doing that. I'm also forgetting how much goddamn damage Furia deals. 500 nearly on a headshot is ridiculous. I don't know many other healers that deal that much. Free double kill, I'll take that. Let's get another heal on you. There we go. The extra 100 is kind of nice. It's technically like an extra 10% most of the time. That was a really easy push, although I don't really feel like that's because of me. I feel like my team is just doing well. Honestly, Cauterize is like the biggest pain in the ass as a healer, because you just get completely denied once it's tier 3. If anybody you're trying to heal is being hit even a little bit with Court 3, you're basically just not doing anything. I guess with Furia's Q, it can kind of be like a 600 heal if they stand on it, which is kind of still strong. I feel like I'm actually healing for a decent amount though. Even though this isn't anything I've really played with before, I still feel like I'm doing an okay job. Let's get a heal on the Meave. I'm doing a pretty bad job of keeping these guys full health though. My god, just as I say I feel like I'm doing a decent job, there's like 3 people who are on like 1 health somehow. How are we being this lucky right now? There's a heal on Makoa. I wonder how much healing we'll have by the end of this. My guess would be like probably 70k. That would be my honest guess. I don't think I'm going to have more than that, but I don't know. I've checked out quite a few right clicks here. Each time I throw one out, I'm healing for like 1,000, so maybe I'll have more than that. I'm going to hope. There's a free kill on Ceres. Oh, there's a Meave ult who kind of saved my ass. I tried to ult there. That didn't really work. I'm 1 hit from death here. There's a self-heal. That's a Drogoz ult. Oh, I tried to save Makoa. Just land a shot. Makoa, oh my god, he was 1 hit off. If he'd have landed that shot, that would have been a free kill. I did just try to get him, but I failed a little bit there. There's a heal on you. It's a bit weird using my Q aggressively, but I feel like it's actually still really useful. I've stunned quite a few people this game so far, and I do feel like that's been kind of strong, because it does go for absolutely ages. I forget the range on that is absolutely mental, but I do still miss the heal. I definitely missed that. There's a heal on you. I still have the heal on the right click, which is strong, but I just don't have the heal on the Q, which is really what I'm missing, because that's like the big burst of heal that Furia usually has that I don't have right now. I'm trying to avoid that Strix because he's going to one-shot kill me any second now. There's a heal on Makoa. If they're not being hit with core, I can heal this Makoa for like 1.5k right now, which is mental. Somehow the heal went on Meave there. That is not who I was trying to heal. Okay, game, there's another heal on you. That's a free kill on him. Oh my god, I'm going to use this to escape. I just dashed into a Ceres ult. I have no idea what happened there. I'm buying Max Kronos. I don't even think that makes sense, but we're buying Max Kronos because I feel like I'm not healing enough at all. I feel like every single time somebody dies, I could have saved it if I just had the right legendary card, or if I had less cooldown on my right click. Both of those things would do absolutely fine. There's a stun beam down the middle. There's a heal on you. I'm not going to bother trying to jump on it. There was no way I was going to be able to save that. 2-2. I guess that's kind of even. We stomped them so hard the first round, and then that got reversed completely. Let's go straight back into it. That was such a weird bounce of a round right there. That was the complete opposite of how the first one went. I don't even really know why. I think it might just be the cauterize, but I can't say for sure. My healing has definitely been not the best I've ever done. I feel like there's so many characters that are low health that I can't get a heal to just because I've only got one healing ability, and I have to choose on who I want to throw that on, and that's a tough decision a lot of the time. Let's get rid of this Drogos. He's kind of low. There we go. Nice. I've still got good damage, even though they nerfed her. I'd say even though Furia was nerfed so many times, she's still a pretty decent pick. She's not the best pick like she used to be. She did used to be the best pick for me, at least, a little while ago, but right now, she's still pretty decent. Even with this legendary card, I don't think I'd say Furia is a bad pick. I'd say it's just a weird pick. That's how I'd word it. This legendary card, in my opinion, is a weird pick. I don't think I would recommend this over the other one, but it's actually not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I was kind of expecting to do a lot worse. I'm going to ult here because I want to try and get a push through so that maybe we can win this game and end it right now. Don't know why Vivian's apologizing. If I'd have thrown a heal on her there, she would have lived. There's a heal on that Makoa. I'm really not doing that great of a job. There's another heal on him. Let's chuck that there and F backwards. Let's get another heal on that Koa. My god, I'm healing him for like 1.5k these days. Went ahead and picked up Haven too. I'm really going to hope that we can get a push here because I would like to finish this match here. I feel like we could easily make this push if we all play super aggressively and I get my heals on people. I feel like we could push through. Did I get a stun on her there? I don't think I did. I was trying to aim it at that Ceres, although I kind of missed. Let's get a heal on you. There we go. Chuck a Q down there. Is that going to stun anybody? Hey, yeah, we got a double stun. Nice. It's actually a decent way to throw the Q. There's another heal on the Makoa. He's my main target here for healing because he kind of triggers my legendary card really easily. There's a heal on the Meave. We can basically full heal with that right click, which is nice. There's a heal on you. We also apply 100 shield because of the loadout, which is nice. Let's chuck a Q down there. Let's just keep these heals on this Makoa. He's playing well. I just stunned the Drogos in mid-air somehow. Are we going to ult? Are we going to ult? I feel like we should ult and go for a push. Do I want to ult? I don't know. Let's get rid of this Makoa. I'm doing such good damage. 330 is way, way more than I remember Furia doing. I remember Furia having good damage. I don't remember her having 330 easily at like mid-range kind of damage, but I guess I was just underestimating her. I haven't played her in so long that I think I might just be remembering wrong. Yo, Drogos, there's a heal. That only healed for 100. God damn. We ulting? We're ulting. I'm going to try and hit all three of them. I think I did, although I can't say for sure. I think I did. That's a Drogos ult. We managed to stun the Makoa there out of his shield. Drogos did just die, even though he killed one of us by his ult. Let's get a heal on that Makoa. Let's try and kill the enemy Makoa. Push failed. How long was overtime there? Holy shit, I died and it instantly went off overtime. 3-3. I guess this is going to decide whether we win or lose. Drogos is saying, what the fuck? I have no clue what happened there. Q down there. Heal on you. Let's go for it. That's a reveal on a couple people. I don't know why he's going in that hard. I feel like that might be a bad idea. My boy Makoa, maybe pull back just a little bit so I can get a heal on you at least. Although there goes the Strix and he's a pretty high priority target. That's a Makoa ult. I tried to throw a heal over there. That didn't really work out. That's a Ceres ult. I want to heal this Makoa. There we go. Let's get rid of Ceres. Let's get rid of her. There we go. That's a Drogos ult on the Makoa. Nice. I feel like we've actually got this. I feel like we have this in the bag. I'm going to say that now, and obviously they're going to make some sort of comeback because I'm going to jinx it, but I feel like we got it. Makoa's just casually bugged there. Another heal on the Drogos, even though he doesn't need it. There's a Q. See if we can cut somebody off with the stun. Nope, that didn't work. I feel like Makoa has won us this game. He has been an absolute trooper. He's played so aggressively, and it's genuinely worked pretty well in our favor. What is this Ceres doing? Sorry, that caught me off guard there. I used my freaking Q and everything. I don't understand what that play was. I'm going to die to this. I tried to deal some good damage to him at least. Really bad play from me. I wasn't expecting flanking Ceres whatsoever. That really threw me off, and then obviously Makoa had a free ult because we didn't have anything to counter it because Drogos had ulted already. What's the plan here? How are we gonna make this play? How are we gonna save this match right now, team? I genuinely don't know. There's a heal on you. Chuck a Q down there. Okay, cool. I'm trying not to get hooked by that Makoa. That's the best action for me to do right now, is to try and focus healing our Makoa because I feel like that's really all I can do. There's a stun on you. We're gonna teleport backwards. I'm gonna try and ult to save my life and maybe buff this Vivian and maybe she can go ham, although I don't know what the chances are of that happening. Is this really gonna be a loss? I feel like we should have had this in the bag. I fucking knew I would have jinxed it. I shouldn't have said anything and then this would have been a win. Oh my god. I'm recording this video really, really late, so I don't have the energy I would like to have right now, but I'm pretty damn salty. I jinxed it. We had it in the bag. We had it in the bag. I said that we had it in the bag, and then it fucking escaped out the bag. That's what just happened. What's the top play? So Drogos gets a double kill, which was basically free. This is our Drogos, I'm pretty sure. He kills the Vivian, and then he kills the Makoa. Okay, why does this seem so weird? Why did that seem so floaty? That might have just been the top play being weird. That was strange. Let's see the stats. I don't think I'm going to have top healing, but I might do. Holy shit, I actually did pretty decently. I don't know why I felt like I was doing so bad there. I had 150k plus heals. That's pretty damn decent. I also had 60k damage, which was more than our fucking Meve. Meve or Mave? I never really know. I'll go over the stats really quick. Our Drogos did pretty good, although he only had 10k more than me, and I didn't feel like I was really landing all that many shots, but I guess he wasn't either. Makoa did pretty good, 83k. I felt like he had a shit ton of presence, so props to him. I'd say our Mave or our Meve 100% underperformed there. She went 9 to 18. I didn't even really realize we had that much of a Meve. I do have to say that she would be the reason, if I had to put the blame on somebody, that we lost that game. Our Vivian did pretty good. She was basically on par with the Makoa. I'd say our Drogos didn't do great, but our Mave definitely didn't do well at all. I overperformed, in my opinion. I did way better than I thought I was going to do. I played the objective for a decent amount of time. Most of that game, I had pretty decent damage. I had pretty meh shielding, obviously, because I was only getting it from my right click, which means I actually shielded for like 75 right clicks worth. And considering Furia has been nerfed so many times and she still performs this well, it really does, I guess, say something about how she was before she got nerfed, because she had her damage reduced a pretty noticeable amount. She had the range on her right click reduced a pretty noticeable amount. She had the cooldown increased on it like by a second, which is like an extra 33%. That was a really big difference. I definitely noticed that one. But they also reduced the legendary card that I used. So how much more healing would I have got if she was in the original state that she went out in? A shit ton more. I would have guessed I'd have about 200k plus if she was in the old way, but now that she's been nerfed, she's still pretty damn usable. I can understand why they did it. On their side, their Strix did pretty decent. Their Drogos did way better than our Drogos. Their Ceres did pretty decent. Their Makoa was pretty much on par with our Makoa. He had a bit more damage, but our Makoa shielded for a crap ton more. He didn't have as much presence. Makoa was absolutely ruining them, to be honest. He was annoying as hell, and I wasn't even playing against him. I could just sense how much annoyance he was giving to the enemy team, and their Vivian did pretty decent too. The only people who stick out there are Drogos a little bit for underperforming a tad, and our Mave. But there you go, that's Furia. I don't really have much else to say. I guess I could just end the video here. I appreciate you guys for watching. The sport has been mental. If you watched this far into my video, you're like the maximum amount of MVP, and I really do appreciate it. It's kind of crazy to think that you've watched this far into the video, because most people haven't. Like 90% of people haven't seen this far into the video. So if you have, you are genuinely a real MVP. And let me know. Just leave me a comment with like cherish, cherish, cherish over and over again. That will let me know that you've watched this far into the video. Yeah, I'll see you all very, very soon. Like I said, thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty.